Hello traders and investors, how are you doing today my friends? Welcome to another video here in the Finance Hydro channel. My name is Nathan, it is a pleasure to see you guys around here, and today we are going to talk about the market, the stock market. We are going to talk about the indices, we are going to talk about Tesla. Tesla is dropping 2.67% today, while NIO is going up almost 4%. Lucid is going up more than 8%. What the hell is going on over here? We're going to talk about all of this and much more in this video. Today is Monday. Every single Monday I share with you guys my own thoughts and insights about the market. So if you are not my subscriber yet, I invite you to subscribe to this channel because, well, I think our content is pretty good, all right? It is a pretty good content here. We only talk about price action. And if you are already my subscriber, remember to click on the like button. You know that I'm not going to disappoint you in this video. So yes, please my friend, click on the like button. Now let's begin our analysis. We see that the S&P right now today is struggling a little bit. Friday we had a quite enigmatic candlestick. This is a doji candlestick pattern. A doji happens when we see the close, the open and the close are almost at the same price level. This shows a lot of uncertainty. Okay, it is not a reversal sign. It will be if this doji is triggered. Okay, will be triggered in the future. If, I don't know, this week we lose this doji's low, probably we're gonna see pullback to the EMA. Okay, probably. However, as long as we don't see it being triggered, we can't say it's going to drop. In fact, the S&P did a doji candlestick pattern over here near this top level. The pattern was not triggered and it kept going up. So this is why I always tell you guys, let's always wait for confirmation, okay? Waiting for confirmation is what differentiates us from gamblers, okay? Traders, they always react to the market. Gamblers, they try to predict the market. That's our difference over here. That's how you use price action in a wise way. And the Nasdaq index over here, it is trying to lose Friday's low. Okay, Friday we had a candlestick pattern which might be a spinning top candlestick pattern. If we lose Friday's low, see in the 1 hour chart, we are going to do a lower high and a lower low. Okay, so this we are going to use candlestick analysis along with a multi-time frame analysis and looking for confirmation in smaller time frames. If the Nasdaq does a lower high, lower low, let me see over here, path, it's gonna do a bearish pivot point. Okay, we are talking about a bearish pivot point. In a bull trend, we only see bullish pivot points, okay? But if we see for the first time a bearish pivot point since, I don't know, since September over here probably, then probably we're gonna see reversal, a pullback to the EMA again in the daily chart. That's what I expect for the Nasdaq. However, we must wait for the bearish signs to be triggered. Okay, not necessarily to the EMA. Maybe it's going to find a support level before that. Maybe it's going to find a support level, I don't know, at the 38.2%. It is quite close to the EMA right now already. But yes, if we see a bearish reaction in the 1 hour chart, probably it's going to trigger a pullback in the daily chart. And the Dow Jones index is almost doing a shooting star candlestick pattern today. If you look in the 1 hour chart, we don't see any bearish reaction, okay? We don't see lower highs, lower lows. However, in the daily chart, it looks quite bearish. But I think the signs are clearer on the Dow Jones, on the Nasdaq, and on the S&P. Okay, on the S&P, if we lose this low over here along with the EMA, probably it's going to do a kind of double top chart pattern over here, and probably this is going to trigger a pullback in the daily chart as well. But yes, I think the S&P and the Nasdaq are the clearest indices right now. The Dow Jones is quite hard to read, but this is quite interesting because This is telling us that the tech stocks and most stocks are moving in a concise way. All right, the markets are all pointing to the same direction, almost pointing to the same direction. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room today, which is Tesla. Tesla's reaction was not that surprising, to be honest with you guys. On Friday, on our last video, if you did watch my last video on Friday, you are probably aware of this. I was telling you guys that Tesla is not going to drop unless if we see a bearish structure in the 1 hour chart first. Alright, unless we don't see a bearish structure in the 1 hour chart first, we can't say it's going to drop, do a pullback to the 21 EMA again. We can't say that. Just like the Nasdaq index, okay? Could it drop to the EMA? Yes, it could. However, we must see a bearish structure in the 1 hour chart first. And the same concept applies on Tesla over here. Today, it dropped thanks to Elon Musk asking on Twitter, okay, it is a good idea for me to sell 10% of my position, and the market didn't like that. However, even in the most extreme stressful scenarios, price action still makes sense. And today, Tesla dropped it to what price level? 1146, which is this previous support level, which was here since our last analysis. So some people might be amazed by technical analysis sometimes, but guys, you must understand that when we use technical analysis and price action, we are only trying to figure out the most important numbers to work with on an individual stock or on an index. For instance, Tesla had a clear support level around 1146 over here. It was a support level over here. Now, previous support levels are supposed to work as support levels again in the future as well, right? So today, Tesla dropped it, retested this price level. I think in the first 5 minutes or 2 minutes, it dropped it. It lost briefly the support level, but then it reacted, it closed above it, and it kept going up. The volume was quite crazy, okay? Today we had one of the highest volumes in the 1 hour chart this year, probably, right? Yeah, one of the highest this year. This was a very impressive reaction. However, we couldn't close below 1146. Now, what can we expect on Tesla? If it does a lower high and a lower low, probably it's going to ignite a bearish structure, okay? If it does a bearish candlestick pattern in the 1 hour chart at 1209 or under the 21 EMA over here, this is not gonna be good. Probably Tesla is going to keep dropping. It's going to drop a little bit more. Maybe it's going to do a correction in the daily chart, either a price correction or a time correction. It's going to move sideways, slowly, erratically, until the 21 EMA catches up with the price at some point in the future. But certainly it's going to lose strength, all right? But we must wait for a bearish structure, okay? Let's always wait for a bearish structure to confirm our thoughts. And this tells me that this movement is only happening because of Elon Musk. Because if you look at NIO, for instance, NIO is doing just fine. We retested the EMA in the 1 hour chart. We are bouncing back up. Okay, that's great. We are almost at 44.38, which is this previous resistance. It's a target for NIO over here. So the trend is still clearly bullish. We have higher highs, higher lows, a crystal clear bull trend, and there is nothing telling us it's going to reverse. Absolutely nothing. Lucid over here, it's doing amazingly well, going up more than 8% today. What do I think Lucid is going to do? I think it's going to fill this gap, all right? It's reasonable to think it's going to fill this gap. I don't know, maybe it's going to do a pullback before that, right? Maybe it's going to retest the 21 EMA over here. And if this actually happens, well, we are talking about a drop of roughly 30% on a daily basis. So The volatility is pretty high over here. Yes, it is. But this one has a very good upside potential, in my humble opinion. Okay, just like NIO, just like Tesla. However, Tesla is dropping today. So this is only because of Elon Musk, all right? I don't believe this is a very problematic or catastrophic scenario on Tesla. Let's wait for confirmation before we assume anything. Remember, professionals never assume anything. We only react to what the market is doing right now at this moment. This is how technical analysis works. This is how we use price action properly. I often see people saying that, oh, technical analysis is used to predict the price. Wrong. Since its inception, guys, this is very important, okay? This is extremely important. Since the candlesticks creator, Munehisa Hon, invented the candlesticks 250 years ago in a feudal Japan, since the beginning his intention was to react to the market. Okay, he found a way to react properly to the price movements. Dow Jones, I'm so sorry, Charles Dow, when he invented the Dow Jones Index, the Wall Street Journal, and the Dow Theory, especially the Dow Theory, he invented the Dow Theory as a way to understand the current market behavior. All right, so this is how we must use price action and technical analysis. We must use it in a reactive way, because there is no tool in this world that can help you to predict anything. If there were, well, I would be very rich right now. No technical analysis, no fundamental analysis, nothing is predictive, okay? Everything is just reactive. We are all on the same boat over here, okay? So let's wait for confirmation on Tesla. Palantir is a very popular stock as well. See how technical analysis is amazing. This crystal clear bull trend made of higher highs, higher lows, found a support area at this red arrow over here. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. 8 times we retested this red line and we bounced back up every single time. What are the odds? Clearly, this is a very nice support level for us to work with. What do you do with Palantir? You buy every single time it retests this damn red line. Okay, this is how you proceed. Right now, is it the time to buy? Of course not, because probably we are doing a top level. Okay, oh, but what if we're not? Well, then we're gonna keep moving up. Again, we are not predictive. We are just reactive. In my humble opinion, I have a personal target on Palantir. I do believe we're going to retest $29 again around this purple area. We are above the 21 EMA again, right? We are in a crystal clear bull trend in the 1 hour chart, which can be seen in the daily chart as well. We have earnings tomorrow, so we have to be very, very careful with that. So let's see how Palantir will behave in the next few days, this week. But again, it's gonna be hard for it to actually reverse the trend without a crystal clear, strong bearish signal. So far, all we can assume is that Palantir is bullish. If you say that it's bearish, well, I'm so sorry, but you're clearly wrong, because there is nothing here telling us it's going to reverse. Unless if you say, oh, but in the weekly chart, maybe we did a doji over here, now we might drop. Well, this week we broke this doji's high, so yeah, it's not bearish anymore. Okay. Similarly, I think Snapchat is trying to reverse the trend. Okay, this bearish movement. It feels like it was more like a crash than anything else. And just like I think Palantir is going to fill this gap in the long term. In the midterm, I think we're going to hit $29. In the long term, I believe we're going to fill this gap. Just like I think this gap is a target for us, I think Snapchat is going to fill this gap in the future. Amazon already filled its gap. Okay, we talked about Amazon over here since it was down here. Okay, I have been telling you guys, well, there is a very high chance this gap is going to be filled. And guess what? It was filled today, or we missed it by what? 1 cent, I believe, right? $1. So we basically we filled this gap over here, and now we are doing a shooting star candlestick pattern. I think now Amazon might, maybe you're gonna see pullback, maybe not, I don't know, I don't care. But on Snapchat, I still believe we're going to fill this gap, okay? However, we must wait for a crystal clear reaction. And Nvidia is moving just like Tesla, right? Nvidia and Tesla, they're both true monsters over here. If you ask me, Nvidia is, as crazy as this sounds, is even more bullish than Tesla. It's even more bullish because unlike Tesla, we didn't lose the EMA in the 1 hour chart. We didn't lose its support level over here. So we are in a crystal clear bull trend. We don't have any buying opportunity. And however, we don't see any sell opportunity either. I think Nvidia is just a hold. Now is not the time to buy. The time to buy was near this purple trend line below the EMA. Okay, that was a very good time to buy. Right now, we are too far from the EMA. We are near. We don't see any crystal clear support level for us to work with. So no, it's not a good idea to buy Nvidia. Just like it's not a good idea to buy Tesla near a possible top level. Okay, I think okay, if you bought Tesla at the support level at 1146, planning to sell at 1209, okay, that's perfect, you can do that. But right now, I think we are just in the middle between 1146, 1209, so right now it's not a good idea to buy Tesla. Okay, I would wait for more confirmation, and if Tesla does a pullback to the EMA, I think that's gonna be great. That's gonna be amazing. Probably it's gonna be a buy opportunity. And are you still watching this video and you are not a subscriber? You didn't click on the like button? I think it's about time for you, okay? I mean, why on earth would you still be watching this video if you didn't like it? So my friend, please, it's about time for you to support this channel, to subscribe to this channel, and I really hope to see you participating in our community. On Friday, I'm gonna do another video as usual, so keep in touch, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. Stay safe. Farewell.